They talk about the R&B cats was harder than the rappers a lot of times. Like Keith Sweat was robbing robbing cats
Well, see,
back
people
in the.
don't understand Keith Sweat. One, he's a New York dude. Two, he come from a Wall Street background.
Yeah.
Like Keith Sweat is a hell of a like businessman that
Hmm.
happened to understand that he could, he had talent in the music industry with production and writing songs. He's a cold songwriter. He
Oh
don't
yeah.
get credit for that too. And so his longevity is definitely due to his iconic hits. But he knows because he worked on Wall Street and he understands bottom line thinkers and thinking. His way of navigating the industry was different. The way he ingratiated himself with the program director, like he was ahead of the curve. Like, and so he's still a force. You know what I mean? But he was also a karate dude. I was hearing like he'll kick you. You know what I'm saying? He'll put that foot in you real quick.
Oh wow.
You gotta love it, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, people like Christopher Williams wasn't taking no L's. It was a few people that least expected. It's a few R&B dudes that was kind of hardcore,
Yeah, Bobby
hard body.
Brown.
Oh yeah, everybody knew about Bobby Brown. He came from Dudley around the Orange Line in Boston. I used to get off there to go to the Kite Festival past the Boys Club. But yeah, that was some good times, man. But yeah, it was a lot of cats that grew up in R&B, especially during Bobby Brown's time period. Like you had a lot of the moguls in the industry heads that was kind of hardcore, kind of type that you had to make sure you was on point, making sure your stuff was tight dealing with. And Chetty Roddy was coming up and through that era. He came from that school of, sharks out there. He was a young dude in the industry having to make sure so that, that part of the game, a lot of them don't get that story doesn't get told about how they had to it was a head trip and young dudes with all that talent having to navigate all these sharks that saw dollar signs from them and how they had to produce, but then also keep their sanity, and what that did for them going forward later on when they started getting groups and stuff. So that story should be told.
Pushplaypods.com